Hello folks, Major Gosnell here, and today we're going to be starting a new Let's Play series on Distant Worlds Universe. Now, this is a 5-year-old game, so maybe I'm a little late with the whole Let's Play thing, but I said I'd give it a whack as I've only just come across this game, and it is turning into one of my favorites. It's, quite simply put, one of the best 4X games you're likely to play. I'd originally bought Star Ruler, and somebody on a forum recommended that I try this if I like Star Ruler. I now never play Star Ruler. So, here we go. Let's start a new game. Now we're going to go jump in at the deep end. We're going to do custom start, biggest map, biggest math sectors, pre-warp. Now pre-warp is a very useful way to start off your game. For new players, you start with a single planet and you literally build from scrap. You start with nothing and you build your way up. It's a good way for a new player to learn the game, learn the mechanics of the game as you expand. And if you're not wiped out too early, which unfortunately happened to me. So we are going to go for Restless on aggression, difficulty is hard. All the other settings here, research, space creatures, pirates, and pirate strength are all normal. Pirate proximity, average, don't want to put that up too high. And about space creatures. Now space creatures are like giant scorpion shit things that fly around and attack your ships. And they get bigger if they destroy your ship, basically. So you have to be kind of careful with them and nuke them early on. So, here we go. I'm going to go to colonization next. And now we have colony prevalence. We're just going to leave that in normal. If you want like a more scattered universe with less colonies, go for scarce. If you want more, go for abundant. Independent alien life, likewise as well. Alien life. That's kind of like independent colonies and stuff like that. So you have like independent planets, independent traders. So if you want a lot more of them, bump it up a little bit as well. Could put it plentiful, I suppose. Why not? Okay, colony influence range is 107%. They recommend 106%. It's 1%. We're not going to split hairs over that. Basically means how your colony influences systems around it. Enforce colonization range limits. So that means if you have a colony in one system, you can't have you can only have a colony within 3 sectors of that. You can't build a colony 4 sectors away. It sort of like controls the expanse of your empire. So you're not going to have like a satellite part of your empire over here, another part over the other side of the galaxy. Force you to sort of build together. Now, next, your race. Now, with the extended mod, it adds a whole host of races to the game. Now, I like to play as humans. I don't know what it is. I rarely play outside of my comfort zone there, which is a bit of a letdown. So, we're going to find the humans here. So, as you can see, the humans are humanoid. Never would have guessed that. Native planet type is continental. Default reproduction rate 18%. Remember, 18 is an important word with reproduction. Quite aggressive, quite cautious, quite friendly, quite intelligent, and very dependable. Yeah, sure, humans are very dependable. Cunning schemers and gifted scientists. Yaris Marble, 5% happy bonus. These are the resource bonus, so if you have them, you get like a society bonus. Race victory conditions are, we're going to actually be switching them off as well. So it's just going to be like a pure sandbox game. Okay. Next, your empire. And now I'm going to stick with the green and blue flag. It's just something I like. I'm going to stick with that. And the Terran is the name of the empire. Okay. Home system is excellent. So that will give us a good starting point to get started on. We'll have lots of resources and be able to expand at a reasonable rate. Size is starting. Oh yeah, so the size is basically how many planets you have under your control as you begin the game. So starting, you'll have 1 planet. Young, you might have a couple. Expanding, you might have a few systems. Mature, you might have a little empire. And old, your superpower basically. Tech level. Now, as we're starting pre-warp as well, it's we're just going to stick with the pre-warp tech and build our way up from there. For one thing, it'll give newer players a chance to see how to develop your research tree. And corruption. Now, corruption obviously affects your economy, shit like that. We're going to keep that at normal. Don't really want to push the boat out on that one. So, government type. We will go for a republic. Oh, whoops, not democracy. Fuck democracy. Okay, so as you can see, we have approval normal, corruption 15%, growth rate normal, research speed is 25%, colony income 5%, maintenance costs plus 10%. That could be a bit of an issue later on. Troop recruitment is normal, and war readiness 20%. War readiness is basically how soon before your people get annoyed at being at war within a race. So at 20%, you're going to be wanting to end your wars pretty quick, which means I'm going to be going for very fast attack fleets. Okay, so next, other empires. Now, I'm not even sure about this, but I'm going to put generate 50 starting empires. So we're just going to see what happens there. I don't even know if that works. I don't know if it's like Star Ruler where you might have 3 different races, or one race with 3 different branches, different empires. So hopefully that will work because I want to have lots of shit going on around me. And now, victory conditions. So, yeah, we left everything unchecked. There we go. Yeah, we're going to leave it like that. Now, over here, we have the story events. That's basically like the campaign events that happen within the game. We're going to leave all of them on, and there's a reason, and that reason is the Shektori. This is an invasion that happens later on in the game from a very powerful enemy. And for a lot of people, it's the end of the game for them because they just don't stand a chance playing. We're going to build up as much as we can and hopefully have a sufficient fleet together when they actually show up, our fleets. So, allow tech trading, allowing giant Kaltors. Kaltors are basically space creatures that really fuck up your empire. Okay, here we go. Start game. Now I'm going to try to keep the game videos to a minimum of 30 minutes. To a maximum of 30 minutes. And maybe on the weekends when I have a little more time available to me, I might do hour-long ones. I'm hoping to be able to upload maybe once a day, so hopefully this will be a good little after-action report for people looking to see how to play the game and hopefully learn something. And then I'll feel all warm and homely inside. Now, needless to say, as a 1500-star galaxy, this will take quite a while to actually generate. Now, graphically, the game is 2D. It's not the best-looking game in the world, no question about that, but it is the deepest I've played, and I prefer depth over graphics. Okay, hopefully it won't take too long. My word, it is taking too long. Okay, Out of curiosity, if anybody's a big fan of 4X games, just let me know in the comments section what your favorites are, and I might do little reviews on them at some point as well. Meanwhile, the galaxy is still being created. Oh, here we go. I think. Yeah, there we go. Now, I am playing with sound turned way down because there's a very annoying sound effect whenever you close a window, like a bing sound, and it annoys the frack out of me. So, yeah, that's being left off. The music will be playing. I will probably bump up the music there as well a little bit just so you can hear a little bit of it, and I hope it doesn't get picked up on YouTube's content ID system. So, resume playing. So, you're Tyrann, you're the ruler of the humans, your style of government is republic, you have one colony and one system. Open play, no victory conditions. Woohoo! Your standard empire in the Age of Shadows, pirates, smugglers, and mercenaries rule the galaxy. Your empire is largely underdeveloped with no space technology. Before you can take to the stars, you must first research critical technology like hyperdrives and colonization. Meanwhile, pirates and others retain these key technologies and thus dominate the galactic affairs. As a fledgling stellar empire, you must develop the technologies you need while manipulating pirates and smugglers to work for you. Now that's something I'm going to try to avoid doing as much as possible. I might buy tech and contact with other races of them, but pirates are pirates and they're going to die. So research key starting technologies, build a starport, expand your empire, handle resource shortages, research breakthrough, yada yada yada. Let's start. First thing we're going to do, we're going to pause the game and we're going to take a look at our system. And this is a tip I picked up from another great Let's Play series done by Larry Monty. And I just want to throw a shout out to him if he's watching, that thanks to him I was actually able to get past the learning curve in this game. So shout out to Larry Monty there, and I highly recommend you check out his videos as well. He is a pro player, and he will teach you a lot more than I can, but I've got a sexy Irish accent, so watch my videos as well. So, here we go. Let's take a look at our sector system. So, we have a continental planet here. We have resources of chromium, lead, carbon fiber, polymer, and necros. Now, a big portion of this game is resources, like any other Forex game, but there's a lot of them in this game, and depending on the designs of your ship, you will need specific resources, and you sort of have to base your research off the resources you have at hand as well. No point in researching, say, well, actually let's take a look here. So say for instance you want to go up here. Now, so you have here fuel type Castellan on the nuclear supercharging, and up here you have hydrogen. So if you have an abundance of hydrogen in your system but not a lot of Castellan, you're going to want to research fusion, ignition, and what have you. So that's a big aspect of this game, and something you should always pay attention to is what resources you have at hand. Okay, let's take a look here. Now we do need to explore a little bit, but we do have a gas giant. Oh no, that's a desert planet? Oh, very nice. So we have a desert planet there. We have another continental planet there. We've got an asteroid belt down here. That'll be good for mining. It's actually quite a big system. We've got another continental up here. Please tell me that's a gas giant up here. Yeah, we have one gas giant up here with 2 moons. And we also have a damaged ship that we can claim later and repair. That'll be a destroyer, which is a very useful ship to have. Early on, anyway. Let's take a look around here. And we have a frozen gas giant planet. Not sure if frozen's going to be a bit of an issue, but take a look at it. So I'm looking around for... oh, fuck. The asteroid belt has got company there. We've got space slugs. So they're going to have to be dealt with by my military before I send any sort of civilian aircrafts down around that area. Okay, and let's take a look at our character screen. So you don't have to worry too much about ambassadors or intelligence agents at the moment. Your leader, however, now he's got pretty fucking horrible stats here. So yeah, he's going to be dismissed and we'll get a new one pretty quickly. Hopefully with better stats. Okay, I think we are good. There we go. Sorry, I had an issue scrolling in there. Just trying to find my planet here. Okay. So we are going to build a spaceport to get us started. There we go. Hopefully that will start building up there now in a few minutes. Okay, we're also going to take a look at our research. Now, research is divided into 3 sections. You have weapons, which obviously is what weapons you research. energy and construction, which is basically your like warp drives, your energy output for your ships, and your construction options. This is a particularly useful one to have, and I'm going to put that as my section research option. It allows you to build bigger ships, basically. So, as you can see here, maximum ship size goes up to 230. It's at 160 at the moment, so that will really help when you're building your frigates early on. Okay. You can also queue your research just by clicking on the ones you want, but sometimes you have to have researched the previous ones to be able to do that, so play it by ear with that. So we're doing energy collection. Actually, we're going to switch it off. We're just going to go straight to space construction there. And now, as you can see here, warp field precursors. That requires us to explore a little bit first, and then we'll be able to research that. Some technologies as well are race specific, as you can see here, Cascudon only. And then we have high tech and industrial. So high tech and industrial is basically like mining speed, storage, colonization, like ship systems, stuff like that, which are all useful to have research at some point. Sorry, this is a field I don't really know that much about. So we're going to go for do storage systems, standard fuel cells. I very nearly lost an entire fleet by not upgrading their fuel capacity and ordering them to attack a sector like way out of their distance. And they were very close, well, came very close to running out of fuel halfway to their target destination, which would have been embarrassing to say the least, because they would have been dead in the water, my entire first fleet. Okay, so transport systems are on, and we are studying torpedo weapons. I personally am a fan of torpedo weapons. They're slower to hit their targets, but they're very deadly. Plus, the Epsilon torpedoes are made of gold. I want to have gold torpedoes. If I can blow up gold, I'm doing well. So, we have that started up there. Now, next thing we're going to want to do here is to build a construction ship as well. Okay, 59 unbuilt. Now we're just going to up the speed a little bit here while we're waiting for the spaceport to be built. You can see here it shows you which components are being built, so 37 unbuilt, yada yada yada. Oh, we have a new leader. Let's take a look here. Ooh, colony happiness down 25%. That's not fabulous. Yeah, he needs to be dismissed. Oh shit, I can't dismiss him. God damn it. So I've actually lucked out a little bit here. This guy's even worse than the first one. So, might be a problem. Anyway. Okay. Okay, we're going to slow it down. So if you want to speed up the game, you just click here, and if you want to slow it down, you go to that one. So we've completed the spaceport. Now if you right click on the spaceport and go to the, oh sorry, yeah, you can right click on it as well. Just say build at Hyper Junction Spaceport. And first thing we're going to do is build an exploration ship. Actually, we're going to go into the construction yard screen. It's easier to order ships here. So you can either build manually through what I just did, or you can do this. So we're going to purchase another escort. Okay. So that's 2 escorts, and then we are going to construct a couple of frigates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, just to protect us from early pirate attacks. Okay, that should be all them set up there. Right, we are in good shape here. You can even see your ships being built sort of as you're watching. Granted, graphically it doesn't look overly good, but still, it kind of works. Now, we are going to do something before we do anything else. We are going to rename our planet. So, obviously, this is going to be, dun dun dun, surprise surprise, Terran Prime. Okay, so that's renamed. You can see here the happiness of my colony is less than stellar. Now, you can even click on unconstructed ships here, and you can see what state they're being built in as well. Or you can even go to your ships and bases screen, and as you can see, everything that's yellow here is unbuilt as of now. So, just going to wait for them to be built. While we're waiting for that, we are going to take a look around the UI. So up here you have your colony screen. That'll basically bring up your... What to do? Our leader has acquired a new tolerant. He's tolerant now. Oh, he's gotten some more traits. That's better. Okay. So, back to what we're doing. Colonies is basically your colonies. What it says on the tin gives you all the information you need. Here's the cargo. So, this is basically the items you've got reserved, your resources. As you can see, there's quite a lot of them. And reserved is what's in reserve for use. Resources, so we've got a small bit of resources here on this planet as well. Troops and characters that are stationed here. Troops is another aspect that I haven't really played that much with, but as we get to it, I will be sure to show you around it. Construction yard is basically what you're building at the planet at the moment. Docking bay is what's docked. There's a whole civilian economy in this game. So basically, you build your military ships, you expand your galaxy, or you can put it all on automatic and it will do it automatically for you. You don't even need to play the game. The game will play itself. But there's a civilian network as well that you never can control. And the civilian network, they automatically build ships and upgrade ships and what have you. And those ships will fly around transporting goods within your empire. They're your support network. You don't have to worry about them, they will do it automatically. You can provide escorts for them if you wish. And that's how the game works. If you look up here, I'll bring you over to the economy section next. Okay, 1 second there. So, here you have private sector, and here you have state sector. So the state sector is how much money you have. Private sector is how much money the private sector makes. You tax the private sector to make your money. So as you can see here, we have tax revenue of 25k out of 90k. Okay, you can set your taxes on each planet or colony, and you will get that percentage from the private sector. You don't want to tax too much or it's bad for business and then you don't make so much money after all. Oh man, tea is good. So that is basically kind of how the economy works in the game. So, going to move over here. Back to what we're doing, empire comparison. So once you see the other empires, you can see who's the best population, territory, economy, strategic value, military strength, and top colonies, like the biggest populations. The empire policy. This is where you can set how you control your empire. You can put everything to automatic, or you can keep control of everything. At the moment I have control of everything. I might change certain aspects later on if it's proving a little too hard to manage. Character screen is where you see your characters. Game editor, that's sort of like the cheat button. Diplomacy screen, where you can go in and do diplomacy with other races, which we haven't discovered yet. Then you have your empire summary, which basically shows you all your details about your empire. Ship designer. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, Shiza. Do I have any ships built? Oh, they have caught me with my pants down. They have actually caught me completely off guard here, and I have no way to defend myself. So, it's basically a pirate faction. They will come along every so often and either threaten to attack you for money or offer protection rackets, basically, that they will provide protection for your fleets, the civilian fleets. We don't have a hope in hell of beating them off right now, and the only thing that will happen is I'll lose my starport. So unfortunately, we have to pay. Okay, so we need to build up our military and damn fast. Okay, so the construction ship is ready here. Going to build research centers all around the planet. Okay, so the research stations are basically how you generate your science. Your science, which is here, your research. So as you can see here, you have total research capacity. So you can't just keep building science facilities and getting crazy amounts of research done very fast. You have a limit to that based on certain aspects of your empire and what you've already researched and your size. Then you have your actual output. So as you can see, I'm 43k. So yeah, if we want to reach our potential, that 13k is just being wasted at the moment. We build more stations, we have a greater research capacity. It's kind of a mixed bag kind of daily. So it's an area I need to look at a little more closely. I don't want to give you too much info on it as I don't really know that much about it, how that cap actually works. So here we go. Okay, we're getting started here. Oh, the construction ship. Now this is where we want to do something here. Actually, our research ship's nearly ready. Exploration ship. Yep, that's ready to go. Okay, we're going to explore this system. The construction ship is going to do... Where is that blooming planet gone? Ah, there we are. So, I'm going to go over here and we are going to build a gas mining station all the way up here. As you can see, building a research station gives a huge boost. Ooh, and Pete O'Barra, so we have a scientist now. Let's check it out. As you can see, he has weapons research bonus of 8%. Demoralizing though, so he's a grumpy bastard. And he's already in place on one of the facilities, or you can transfer him to a new location. So we're just going to leave him there for now, and hopefully he should be good. Okay, and as you can see, our our research should be going up nicely on what we're able to do as well. Okay. Going to go back into our ships and see if we have another explorer. Thought I had ordered 2 explorers to be built. Evidently not. Looks like I built an escort by accident. So once all these ships are built, we will put them on automation and they will automatically defend your facilities and what have you. So just tick the blue button here. Now that's automated, and likewise with that one. These are both automated and they should start traveling around and defending your facilities. Okay, we're just going to up the speed a little bit here, so we have a few more ships coming in. As you can see, these ships are doing like a little standard patrol around the planet. We have another frigate here, and we are going to automate that as well. So there we go. Frigates are just going to patrol around there and give us a little bit of protection. Now, before I want to piss off those pirates that robbed us earlier, I'm going to want to build up my military to about 10 ships. Should be sufficient to block them for the time being. Be careful how you proceed with pirates as well. I built a small race. One of my first games had like, I'd say 15, 20 craft, and the pirates attacked me simultaneously across all my sectors all at once, and I got wiped completely. So you need to be careful how you proceed. You really do. Okay, research is going a little bit quicker now. Our leader has increased colony happiness. Oh, nice one. He's not pissing people off as much. Okay, we're just going to automate him as well. Oh, we have an independent trader here. So they're going to transport some steel to our planet. This is quite good. Okay, so space construction is good. We can build bigger ships now. Enhanced construction. That is something we want to look at actually, but not just... Yeah, we're going to look at advanced nuclear fission as well, just to give us that little more energy output. So things you've got to watch with your ships is your reactors, your fuel cell capacity. There's a lot of different things. The next video I do, I will be going into the ship design area. We're getting quite a lot of independent traders here. This is good. Good for the economy, though my cash flow is dropping a little bit. Automate that one as well. Okay. Now, I'm just going to zoom out here. So this is your sector. These are the surrounding systems. Okay, what do we got here? Standard troop compartment. Then we're doing storage systems. Yeah, should be good. Scroll out again, and this is the galaxy. There is 1,500 stars for you to colonize. That equals about 20, maybe 30,000 planets. That's a lot of planets. And a lot of empire to cover. Truly are a drop in the ocean there. So let's just take a look around now. Oh, we did another bit of research here. So we're going to go for enhanced torpedoes next. Okay. Now we are going to go into our diplomacy, and we are going to cancel that protection arrangement. Okay, now know that they're going to be a little pissy and try to attack us. So we are going to go to our ships and bases screen. Scroll down here. Spaceport, and we are going to purchase a couple of frigates. Okay, we might have bankrupted my economy with this war effort here, but should help. Okay, but we are getting a lot of traders coming in as well, so that should help matters a lot. Healthy trade, good for business. Okay. And as you can see here, the spaceport actually as well they will automatically build civilian ships as well. So if you look down here, all these are civilian ships. I haven't ordered them to be built, but they're going to be built at my spaceport. And they'll start flying around and doing business. So that's quite good as well. Now we are going to take a look for our next colony ship here. So for some reason it's not checking the resources. I may have missed something here. Might have to research something so that they can see the resources. I think it's in the high-tech one as well. Might do the enhanced resource exploration as the next one on the list. Okay, so that's number 2. Okay. So as you can see there now, we've got a small little fleet set up. It's going to automate and automate that one as well. So my planet now is at least defended by a small force, so they'll be able to defend us from the immediate pirate threat. And we have our research center set up, so that's good as well. Automate that as well. Now, once we actually get our constructor to... Actually, where's he going? I really gave him a big job there, didn't I? We're actually going to redirect him to build a planet hyperjunction, a mining station. Once we unlock hyperdrives, I'll send people to the gas giant to get some fuel there. We should have enough to last us till then. This is going to take a frickin' age otherwise. So as you can see, they're all patrolling around by themselves. We have our exploration ship out here. Oh, we just had a sabotage attack. Fuck. Somebody sabotaged us. Okay, so storage systems is completed. Now we're doing enhanced research exploration. That should help a little bit as well. Science is really bumming up on that one there. So we're going to call a halt to the video here, and hopefully next one we will start expanding a little bit, getting a few more bases set up, and building our military strength for when we start kicking ass across the galaxy. So thanks for watching, and catch you on episode 2.